Long before the arrival of Europeans, the Americas thrived with diverse and sophisticated civilizations. In the south, the Inca Empire dominated, known for its impressive road systems and intricate social structures. The Maya in Central America excelled in mathematics, astronomy, and writing, leaving behind stunning pyramids and hieroglyphic records. Further north, the Aztecs built their powerful empire with Tenochtitlan as their magnificent capital, a testament to their architectural prowess. These civilizations flourished for centuries, shaping the landscape and leaving a legacy of rich cultural heritage. The arrival of Europeans in the late 15th century irrevocably changed the course of the Americas. Christopher Columbus's voyages, though initially in search of a westward route to Asia, marked the beginning of European exploration and colonization. Spain emerged as a dominant force, establishing colonies in South and Central America, driven by the quest for gold and the desire to spread Christianity. England, France, and the Netherlands followed suit, establishing settlements along the Atlantic coast of North America. This period witnessed the tragic clash of cultures, the displacement and decimation of indigenous populations due to diseases and warfare, and the rise of the transatlantic slave trade, forever altering the demographic landscape of the Americas. This collision of worlds laid the groundwork for the nations that exist today, built upon the displacement and suffering of indigenous people. The quest for resources and dominance fueled further exploration and competition among European powers. This period saw the emergence of distinct colonial systems, each with its own social hierarchies and economic structures, shaping the future identities of the nations to come. The 18th century witnessed growing discontent among British colonists in North America. Grievances over taxation without representation and restrictions on colonial autonomy culminated in the American Revolution. The Declaration of Independence, adopted on July 4, 1776, proclaimed the colony's separation from British rule, asserting the ideals of liberty, equality, and self-government. The subsequent Revolutionary War, a testament to the colonists' resolve, saw key figures like George Washington emerge as leaders. The decisive victory at Yorktown in 1781 secured independence, paving the way for the establishment of the United States of America. The newly formed nation, guided by the Constitution ratified in 1788, embarked on a period of westward expansion. Driven by the concept of manifest destiny, the belief in their right and duty to expand across the continent, Americans pushed westward. This expansion, however, came at the expense of Native American tribes who were forcibly removed from their ancestral lands. The Louisiana Purchase in 1803, for example, doubled the size of the nation, but also intensified the dispossession of Native Americans. This era saw the rise of industrialization in the North and the expansion of slavery in the South, sowing the seeds of future conflict. Westward expansion fueled not only territorial growth but also deep divisions within the nation. The issue of slavery in particular became increasingly contentious. Abolitionist movements gained momentum in the North, challenging the morality of human bondage. In contrast, the South's economy grew increasingly reliant on enslaved labor, intensifying the fight over states' rights and the expansion of slavery into new territories. This struggle over fundamental values and the future of the nation ultimately led to the tumultuous period of the American Civil War. The American Civil War, erupting in 1861, marked a pivotal chapter in the nation's history. The conflict stemmed from the deep-seated division over slavery and states' rights, pitting the Union against the Confederacy. Led by President Abraham Lincoln, the Union fought to preserve the nation, while the Confederacy under Jefferson Davis defended the institution of slavery. The war was a brutal and costly affair, claiming the lives of over 600,000 Americans. Ultimately, the Union prevailed, securing the abolition of slavery with the passage of the 13th Amendment in 1865. The aftermath of the Civil War saw the nation grapple with the challenges of Reconstruction, attempting to rebuild the South and integrate formerly enslaved people into society. This period witnessed the passage of the 14th and 15th Amendments, granting citizenship and voting rights to African Americans. However, the promise of equality remained elusive. Jim Crow laws emerged in the South, enforcing segregation and discrimination. This systemic racism fueled a century-long struggle for civil rights. The civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s marked a turning point in this struggle. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks galvanized the nation with their calls for justice and equality. From the Montgomery bus boycott to the March on Washington, the movement challenged segregation, voter suppression, and racial discrimination. Their efforts led to landmark legislation like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, dismantling legal barriers to equality. Contemporary America finds itself grappling with a new set of challenges. Political polarization, fueled by social media, economic anxieties, and cultural shifts, has deepened divisions within society. The gap between the wealthy and the working class continues to widen, raising concerns about economic inequality and social mobility. Immigration, a defining characteristic throughout American history, remains a contentious issue, sparking debates about border security, cultural assimilation, and the economic impact of newcomers. Despite these challenges, the United States remains a global superpower wielding significant influence in world affairs. Its military might, economic prowess, and cultural reach shape global dynamics. Yet the nation also faces criticism for its interventionist foreign policies, its role in climate change, and its struggles with racial and social justice issues at home. The story of the United States is one of constant evolution, marked by both triumphs and tragedies. From its origins rooted in the displacement of indigenous populations to its rise as a global power, the nation has continuously grappled with its legacy of slavery, its struggle for equality, and its evolving role in the world. As the United States navigates the complexities of the 21st century, it continues to be shaped by its past, its internal divisions, and its engagement with the global community. The ongoing journey of the United States is a testament to the dynamism and resilience of its people as they strive to forge a more perfect union